Hey all, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to see how to download Anaconda. Anaconda is an IDE which we use for Python language, right? So as in the earlier video we have seen how to download R and RStudio, similarly today we will see how to use Anaconda to download Spider. That is another so Anaconda is basically integrator, all the softwares you may find over there, and Spider is an IDE basically which we are going to use for Python development, right? So as usual we will use the Google search engine, and we have to simply say download Anaconda over here, right? And when we say that, all sort of options are available. From these we can go for this very first option, that is for individual edition, right? So we can click on that link and then we will arrive on this page, right? So it says anaconda.com products and /individual, right? So for individual use purpose we are going to download this individual edition of Anaconda. So on this page you can go on scrolling down and down and down. Okay, you can also read all this information if you are interested, but then because this video is for a discussion of how to download it, I will straight away go past to the download section. And here you can see that Anaconda installers for different operating system is given, right? So one option is for Windows operating system, one is for Mac, and one is for Linux, right? So most of the guys are using Windows operating system, right? And these recordings or these videos I am creating only for those who are from non-IT background, never seen a programming, right? Very new to all these languages and programming tools, etc., etc. For them I am creating these videos, right? And in that, under Windows section, you can see there are two links available, okay, for Python 3.7 and for Python 2.7. so these are the version numbers, 3.7 and 2.7. these are version numbers. So obviously this is an old version and this is the latest version. So some may ask that if the latest version is available, then what is the use of old version? So the thing is that it's a evolution process, right? So few programs have been already written in 2.7. not all or everything has been converted or developed further into 3.7 version, and so many of the applications are still dependent on 2.7 version, right? Even in for some applications or some packages of modules, so to say, here they call it as modules. So some of the modules are not compatible with 3.7. so at times you have to switch between the versions. I will show you how to create and how to swap between the versions through the Anaconda or some other ways, right? So definitely while installing, one may go for installation of the latest version. So based on your operating system's configuration, whether it is 64-bit or whether it is 32-bit, you can click on the link. So for example, this laptop or anybody's laptop is having 32-bit configuration, then he can simply click on this. Now once you click on this, you can choose whatever folder you want to download all this. So in my computer it is downloads folder, it has been set, okay? So it will be downloaded in this folder if I say save button over here, right? But this installer has been already downloaded in my system, so I am not going to download it again, okay? I will show you something related to this file, Anaconda 3 2020, something like that, Windows x86, okay? Let us go and search that file in my download folders which I have downloaded when I download it for the first time, and that is very long back, because I have not updated after that. So yes, look at this file. So Anaconda 3 2019, so last year I have downloaded this, right? And this is Windows x86. So simply double click on this icon, and then say run. Okay, and follow the instruction as usual, as we normally follows it, you know, whenever we install any application or download anything, any application, right? In the similar way we are going to download that. So once the installation is done, you may find something like this in your startup menu. Go to all programs and you will see Anaconda 3 installed over here for 32-bit operating system, right? And this is what Anaconda Navigator is. So when I click on that, it is opening up. It is a very heavy software, basically Spider and this Anaconda application and all, so it may take some time. So let me pause the video till it appears. Okay, so once the Anaconda Navigator is opened, okay, it will have a display like this, and you can see there are a lot of different IDEs available, or the programming platforms are available, like RStudio is also here. Okay, but I recommend don't download RStudio from here. Download RStudio as I have explained you in my earlier video, right? And all these softwares are available, like Jupyter Lab is there, Jupyter Notebook is there, okay, and some visualization tools and all, you know, a lot of different softwares are available. But for our purpose, as because we are learning how to download the Spider and how to use the Python language and all, so for that we are using this Anaconda Navigator. Once it is you know, uploaded, then you can simply launch it. The Spider, you can see the third option over here, simply say launch, right? Once you launch it, okay, it will become available in your Anaconda folder into the command prompt, or what you can startup menu, right, where all the application and folders are available. So from there you can select this Spider and click on that. So by the time Spider is getting installed, not installed actually, it is getting launched or opened. Okay, let me show you, there are some tabs available on Navigator. So this is the home tab, wherein, you know, we are right now. So there is one more tab called environment. So here from this environment you can create different environments. Just give a name to your own choice for the environment, and then from here we can select the this thing, Python packages or whatever I want, and just create it, right? So this is one way of doing it. So environment for 2.7, environment for 3.7, like that we can create environments for different versions, as because clearly you can see here it is asking that Python. So once I give the name to it, okay, it will ask me that which Python packages you want to upload and all, right? So let me deselect this, select it. So let me give Python 2.7, okay, and then I can select whatever version I want, 3.7, 3.6, 3.5, 2.7. So whenever I want to use you know, those packages which are available in the version 2.7, I can switch back to this environment. If I want to use some packages from 3.6 version, then I can use this environment for 3.6. I can create another environment for 3.6. So like that I can switch between the environments to switch between the versions of Python. And now once that is ready, so you can see here there are a lot of packages available, modules available. The selection indicates that these are all the installed packages in my system. Now if I want to only see the uninstalled or not installed packages, right, so I can simply go here and select it. So all the packages, all the modules which are not installed in my system, okay, the list of all those packages is available for me right now, and this is for, of course, 3.7 version of Python, right? So this is how we can update and include the packages. We can also update the packages from here, right? And if I select all, then it will give me the list of all the packages in which the checkbox mentions or indicates that this particular package is installed but other packages are not installed. Okay, so like that we can use the navigator, and now the spider is open over here, and this is the very first look of spider. So this is a symbol for spider, okay, and this is a very first look. So of course, obviously, as I'm using it for my day-to-day activities, so that is why a lot of programs are already written, and I'm using these programs in my for my training purposes, right? But when you install it for the first time, you will see a screen like this, and this will be all blank, right? But definitely this look will not be divided into 4 different sections or 4 different panes. These are called as panes, right? So the default look for spider or layout for spider will be something like this. Right, so this is a default layout, wherein this is a script window, right, and here it is a console, right. Here we will get all the executions from the or outputs from the programming line when we execute it, okay, and this is the variable explorer over here. So we can have the 3-pane view, okay, or we can even go and change it to whatever different type of view I want. Right, so there is MATLAB layout, there is RStudio layout, vertical split, horizontal split. So there are different types of layout. So far, so as to speak about the IDE, how the looks, what are the different types of looks are available. So I generally prefer this RStudio layout because it gives me some sort of similarity between R and this. Okay, so variable explorer will be here at the right top. Okay, here I can have this console. This is a script window, and yeah, of course in R we get plots over here in the right bottom where my photo where my I mean this timing for video is there, and even my photograph is there, okay, as I'm speaking. So, or my camera, web camera. So here you can see here in R we get plottings and all everything over here, right? But in Python by default we get it into the console window. If I want to change the plottings look, okay, if I don't want it within the environment and I want a window to be popped up, then there are some settings can be done. You can go to preferences, go to IPython console, go to graphics, and simply say here basically by default it will be inline. So inline means it is in line with the console. If you select it to automatic, then it will be a different window will pop out for the plotting purposes, right? So this is a general view and idea about the spider, okay, the IDE. I'm not going to write any code over here, but I will simply say that how it works. It will work similarly like as our calculator. So if I say 2 plus 2, okay, here the thing is that this is the execution button, this black button over here. Line by line, if I want to execute, then I will use this, and I will get the result over here. Okay, so this is just a simple thing. I am just trying to give you a feeling that how it works and how it displays the result, etc. So definitely I'm going to create one video for basics of Python codings and all, and even for R we are going to do that, right? The agenda for this particular video was to how to install this spider from Anaconda Navigator and use the Python language as a scripting language to do all sort of codings and all, and then find out your results for the particular code, right? So that's it for the day. As far as our agenda is concerned, I think I have clearly mentioned how to download and how to use it, how to launch it, and how to use it, how to set the environments for different versions, so that different packages available in different versions of Pythons we can use for our programming techniques and stuff like that, right? So I thank you very much for watching today's video. Keep watching my upcoming videos as well, and the previous videos as well. You will get some more information and idea, and do write me your suggestion, your comments, your queries, suggestions and comments. Of course, I will welcome for the improvements in the video, maybe the audio quality, maybe the video quality, maybe the content, if you want it to be altered or modified in a way, the way I am speaking, okay, if it is not finding you comfortable, then please give me suggestions. And of course, if you are happy with everything, then like my videos and subscribe to this YouTube channel, so that whatever upcoming videos I will be launching or publishing, you will get the notification for that. And to get the notification, of course, not only subscription is important, but the bell icon. Okay, so hit the bell icon so that you will be continuously updated with my upcoming videos. Thank you very much, guys, for joining today's session and today's video. Bye bye, see you, take care, all the best.